9 years ago, I was sleeping on an airbed. We had to sell our house, empty our savings account. We were living on $30 a week grocery shopping. So it's never been about money. I want to create 1 billion fans.
1 billion fans. That sounds impossible, right? But here's what's really crazy. Jesse did all of this with one decision that every business owner told him was insane. Today, I'm breaking down the entire playbook and outlining 5 steps that any local business can steal. So in 2015, Jesse and Emily Cole were literally sleeping on an air mattress in an empty apartment, and they had just sold their house to buy a baseball team of all things, maxed out credit cards, drained their savings, and everyone thought that they were complete idiots. The Savannah Bananas had just left town, and the city was done with baseball until these two showed up and named their team the Bananas. Local media literally trashed them. One columnist wrote that they'd be gone in a year. The name was an absolute embarrassment to the city and so much more. But here's where Jesse did something that changed everything. He didn't name his company the Savannah Baseball Team LLC, and he didn't call it Cole Sports Management. He called it Fans First Entertainment. Now stop and think about that for a second. Fans First Entertainment. Not revenue first, not profit first, and not growth first. Fans first. And then he actually meant it. You see, most businesses, and I've been guilty of this myself, we say that we put customers first, but then we do stuff like plaster ads everywhere just because, money. We charge convenience fees because, well, money. We nickel and dime on everything because money, but not Jesse. He went the complete opposite direction. Eliminated all advertising in the stadium, every single ad. Made tickets all inclusive, including food, drinks, everything. Paid all fees and taxes himself. Fans literally just pay one price. Removed sponsorship signs from the outfields, and he created the first ad-free ballpark in America. His own advisors thought that he was insane. And you know what baseball stadiums make from all that advertising? Literally hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars in some places. Jesse said no to all of it. A family of 4 going to a regular baseball game, like me and my family going to a Phillies game. After tickets and parking and food and drinks and all that stuff, we're gonna be paying well over $300 or more easily. But Bananas games, $35 to $125 total. No hidden fees, no surprises. He literally turned guaranteed revenue streams down to remove every single friction point for fans. And this was what really hit me when I was researching this, because Jesse was understanding something that 99% of businesses do not. And it's that when you actually, and not fake, but actually put your community first, they don't just buy from you. They believe in you. And this is step 1 in the Bananas playbook, the reverse revenue rule. Open night 2016, after all of that mockery, after all of the doubt, sold out. But Jesse noticed something that made his stomach drop. Even with free food and no ads, fans were still leaving early. The reverse revenue rule was working, but it wasn't enough. And think about that. Jesse had done everything right. He created the perfect customer experience, and people were still not staying. And this is where, again, 99% of businesses, they stop here. They'd say, well, baseball is boring. There's nothing we can do about that. Not Jesse. And this is why he's different, because he asked a much different question, a question that would change everything. What if we're not in the baseball business? What if we are in the entertainment business? And that is step 2, the experience equation. Turn your service into something that people literally cannot stop talking about. So they created the Bananas, a senior citizen dance team, the Bananas, right? Dad bod cheerleaders in tutus, a breakdancing first base coach, players who do choreography dances, a dancing umpire, and literally players announcing themselves like they're in the WWE. They turned a baseball game into a circus. And people lost their minds. But here's what everyone misses about this. This was not random. Every single edition followed one simple rule. Fans first. No mound visits. Fans hate delays. Gone. Stepping out of the batter's box slows the game down, literally eliminated. Games dragging past 3 hours, 2 hours, that's it, and the game is done. They literally redesigned baseball around what fans wanted, not what tradition said, not what the rule book demanded, what fans actually wanted. The average MLB game is 3 hours and 6 minutes, and the Bananas said 2 hours flat every time, that's it. And this is exactly what I learned over my years in business. Your service and your content aren't about you. It's about creating an experience so good that people can't help but tell everyone that they know. Jesse understood something that most businesses never figure out. People don't buy products anymore. They buy experiences. They buy feelings. They buy stories that they can share. So when's the last time that someone told a story about their insurance company, right? That never happens. But Bananas fans, they can't stop talking about their experiences. And that's when Jesse realized something. Even with all of the entertainment, the actual game of baseball was still broken. So at this point, the Bananas are literally killing it, selling out every single game, making money, won 3 championships. Most businesses would have stopped there, but Jesse went nuclear. See, even with all the entertainment, all of the dancing, and all of the shows, there was still one problem. The actual game of baseball. You have 9 innings, 3 hours, complicated rules, dead time between every single pitch. It is so boring, especially for kids. Jesse realized something that should have been obvious. It's you can't put lipstick on a pig. Enter step 3, the burn it down blueprint. If something isn't serving your community, don't fix it, destroy it. So in 2020, he did what no one in the history of professional sports has ever done. He invented an entirely new sport, banana ball. Walk, you sprint to the bases. Every fielder has to touch the ball or you keep running. Fans catching a foul ball, the batter's out. No bunting, automatic ejection. No stepping out, you have to stay in the box. 2 hours max, game ends, no matter what. Tie game, one-on-one showdown, like penalty kicks in soccer. He took everything that fans hated about baseball and just deleted it. But here's the insane part. Here's what actually separates Jesse from every other business owner on the planet. He left the Coastal Plain League that the team was in. After 7 seasons, 3 championships, guaranteed competition every summer with other traditional teams, he walked away from the safety net completely. His own staff thought he had lost his mind, and other team owners called him crazy again. The media said that he was destroying his business, but Jesse knew something that they didn't. The old way wasn't serving fans enough. And when you truly put your community first, not fake first, not marketing first, but truly first, you don't compromise. I'm learning this myself as I build Clear Voice Media. Most business owners make little changes, right? Just tiny improvements along the way, but they won't blow up the entire system that's not working. Jesse blew up the system. And now traditional baseball teams are studying banana ball. MLB is calling Jesse for advice because when you have the courage to break the rules of your community, to step out into the unknown, your community rewards you beyond your wildest dreams. But destroying the old system was just the beginning for him because what happened next shocked even Jesse. Here's where it gets really crazy. The Bananas have 15 million social media followers. How? Step 4, the viral velocity formula. Give your community something they have to share. Every single game is designed for virality. Marriage proposals, mid-game, flaming bat entrances, players doing TikTok dances and getting 300 million views. Trick plays that literally no one has ever seen before. But, and this is crucial, it's never forced. See, when you truly put the community first, they become your marketing department. And it's not because you ask them to, it's because they want to. They feel that desire to do it. They feel like they need to. And I saw this firsthand with a mastermind that I helped create. People were sharing it because their lives were changing. And it's not because we had some kind of crazy referral program. They literally just wanted to share it with other people. And the Bananas don't run ads. They don't need to. Their community is doing it for them. Every single game creates dozens of moments that people can't wait to share on their social media. And then they're gonna talk about it with their friends and their family. So remember, when I said Jesse made that one decision that everyone thought was insane, here's what he understood that nobody else gets. When you charge $35 for a ticket that's worth $300, when you give away food and drinks, when you create an experience people have never seen before, you're not actually losing money. You're buying something that is so priceless. Word of mouth at scale. The Bananas could literally charge 10x their current prices. The demand is there. You know, remember the 300 million person wait list? But they don't. Meanwhile, you have the MLB. The average ticket is $35, and then it's $50 to park, and then it's $100 for food. You're talking like $185 for one person. That's insane. Bananas tickets are between $35 and $125 all in. They're leaving millions on the table on purpose. When you put your community first, the money will always follow, because people don't buy from businesses, they buy from communities that they trust. But Jesse wasn't done yet. He had one more move that would literally transform everything. Here's what separates the Bananas from every other business, and it's step 5, the purpose payoff principle. I know it's a mouthful, but it stands for something bigger than profit. The Bananas don't just entertain, they actually serve. Emily Cole started Bananas Foster, supporting foster families. They use every sold out game to highlight foster parents to inspire people to help. At Fenway Park, 37,000 fans learned about foster care. At their Washington game, they honored Comfort Cases, a nonprofit that's delivered $265,000 backpacks to foster children so they don't have to carry their belongings in trash bags. This is the difference between an audience and a community. An audience just watches. A community participates. An audience consumes. A community contributes. And an audience follows you, where a community joins your mission. When you build something with purpose, something magical happens. Your community doesn't just buy from you. They become part of something so much bigger. They show up not just for entertainment, they show up because they believe in what you stand for. This is why the Bananas charge only $35 for a ticket and have millions begging to pay more. This is why they can leave traditional leagues and thrive. And this is why Jesse Cole can look at the cameras and say, 1 billion fans. And people actually believe him, like myself, because he's not building a baseball team, he's building a movement. So let me break this down for you. The Bananas 5-step playbook. Step 1, again, the reverse revenue rule. Put community before profit and actually do it. Step 2 is the experience equation. You turn your service into something that's actually worth talking about. Step 3 is the burn it down principle. If it doesn't serve your community, destroy it. Step 4, the viral velocity formula. Give them moments that they have to share. And step 5, the purpose payoff principle. Stand for something bigger than just money. This isn't just about baseball. This is about any business that wants to matter. The plumber who builds a community teaching about home maintenance. The accountant who creates experiences around tax season, the real estate agent who becomes the hub of their local area. That's what I did. That's what Jesse did. And that's what you can do as well. Look, I left $1 million real estate business because I realized something. Success without community is empty. The Bananas proved you don't need to choose. You can build a massive business by building a massive community. If you're a local business owner watching this, you have two simple choices. Number one, you keep posting random content hoping for views. Or number two, you start building a community that actually gives a damn. Jesse Cole went from sleeping on an air mattress 9 years ago to building towards 1 billion fans. Not because he's special, but because he followed these 5 steps. I believe the future belongs to businesses that build movements and not just audiences, especially in the world of AI. If the Bananas have a 3 million person waiting list, what are you waiting for?